I'm delighted to see large, young, budding engineers and professionals here, and the distinguished people on the dais. Dr. Shastra Budhe, Director of COP, Dr. Ahuja, Dr. Sudhir Agashe, all the top brass of the Pune Engineering College. Then my young friend, dynamic young friend, Mr. Sanjay Kirloskar, Chairman, Managing Director. I say that because, compared to me, he's really a kid. But his knowledge, his values, his determination for quality is praiseworthy. And young, dynamic professional, Sanjay Kirloskar is here. I'm delighted, Sanjay, that you could make it in spite of your busy schedule. Then I have Mr. Nabzar Dadina. He is the Director of Operations of KND, a very successful professional. Mr. Dhananjay Shavarkar of TCE, and Mr. Ujjwal Banerjee from Tata Trust. I think he is here now. And of course, Kamal Badia, the person behind the Eagle program, and his team members. Once again, I am very delighted to come here to be present today at the launching of the Eagle program. It covers, as you heard, development of soft skill, development of values, ethics, work culture, attitude, and addressing the situation as we face today. It's a very, very difficult task as we are facing today. And apart from engineering skill, which the college is doing, this soft skill will help developing young professionals to able to face the world with confidence. Pune Engineering College is a well-established engineering college with 150 years of standing, a great track record, and it has produced great luminaries, as you heard, right from Dr. Vishwesvaraya to KL Rao and many others, and many luminaries he has mentioned. I know some of them, but I tried, since I am from Tatas, I'll try to few names, who have been with us in Tatas. The first chief engineer of Tata Steel, Mr. A.N. Naik, he is no more, but he is a graduate from this institution. Then Mr. Homi Bodamwala, civil engineer. He was my chief design engineer when I was a trainee. And then he became director of Tata Steel, a rare feat those days. He is an alumnus of this place. Then Gopal Apte, he was my immediate boss. He is no longer there, but I'm in touch with his family. They all helped me in growing up. And I'll tell you some of the specialty of these people whom I have met. Adi engineer, who retired as chief engineer from Tata Power, he is also alumni from this place. And Vijay Kelkar, I know him very well. He is a great professional and a successful person. And last but not least is Hemant Nerurkar, the present managing director of Tata Steel, one of the biggest companies in the group, is from Pune Engineering College. I really requested him to come on this occasion, but he could not make it because managing a steel company in these days with all the problems of technology and market and global situation and politics is very difficult. But he promised me that he will come one day along with Dr. Kohli to pay his respects to the great institution which you all belong. Another thing, when I was hearing all the speeches of Kamal and others, one point I want to particularly mention, that technology is changing very fast, faster than one can acquire. So to remain in the forefront of technology, one got to run. You think of it, 30 years back, we did not have iPad or mobile phone. TV was not there also. I think TVs came in 80s. It was not there. Telephone. A telephone call from Jamshedpur to Germany will take 3 days. And you won't get it, A telephone call from Jamshedpur to Bombay, you have to wait in queue. Think of those days situation. So technology has advanced so much, it has helped the society to change its course for better living. But here is the catch, how to catch up with the development of technology. And that is where Pune Engineering College and other institutes are playing a big role. I'm particularly happy about Pune Engineering Colleges because Dr. Kohli has been keeping me informed about the great work the institute is doing. Dr. Sahasra Bhude and his team in upgrading the skill, technology, method of teaching, R&D, and to move forward hand in hand with the industry. So they are preparing the students to be ready for the industry and the world, and so they are really changing the program, teaching method, the teachers are being trained, and continuously keep in touch with what is happening in the industry, what is happening in the research lab globally and in India. And this is a great job which the college is doing, and I must congratulate you, sir. You know, Pune, in my young days, we all knew it is a center of learning, and Pune Engineering College, whatever I have heard from Dr. Kohli, and I appreciate the engineers and teachers that I meet from them, has become really a center of excellence in the country for its global reputation. It is at par with the best. And Dr. Fakir Chand Kohli, I must mention here, as you know, he is a MIT graduate, and then he started his work as a Tata Power as load dispatcher, and he did a great job. He did a lot of innovations, you know, and in fact he started a training program in Lonavala, near Lonavala. He did it, and he did a lot of innovation. He played a key role in Tata Power and now he is involved in many things, you know, about distribution and other things. You know, while he is known as father of IT industry, he is a crack power engineer that the country has produced, and he has contributed significantly. And you know, before TCS, before IT industry in India, we as Indians abroad, which I had to move because of my business, we didn't get a place for ourselves. You know, we were judged with our poverty, hunger, lack of education, poor infrastructure, and various other things. But that one act of globalization by IT industries have really changed the world. But we got to do much more. So Dr. Kohli set up the base for TCS, which is now the #1 company in the Tata Group and #1 in India and 7th on the world list. Is really a beacon of entrepreneurship, of technology and foresight, which Kohli Saab has done under the patronage of Mr. J.R.D. Tata. It was the idea of J.R.D. To go ahead with this, and then Kohli Saab started from scratch. I must tell you that Tata's reluctantly gave him 27 lakhs of rupees for this job, and he used to tell me how difficult it was. I don't mean the financial people are difficult, but he had difficulties, you know, and he made a great success. And that shows his determination, his willpower, his team building, and the thing that goes to make a greenfield project to a great success that it is today. And that Kohli Saab's involvement with the Pune Engineering College makes it very, very appropriate. And I heard that he is playing a catalytic role, and that's why also shows industry economic relationship can grow to a great extent. And this technology part I have put, I have also said about the way the things are going. Our population is exploding. On the 15th August midnight, population of India was 300 million. Today, it is 1.2 billion. The value of rupee, what was one those days, today it is 34 paisa. With growing population, depletion of natural resources, and competition to a great extent, fair and unfair competition, which is pervading the world, is a new challenge. Great challenge, and I'm sure Indians, we have the values of culture and tradition, which is also being threatened. I must tell you, we must maintain this, and that is where EAGLE program will be complementary to all the science and technology which this great institution is administering to its today to be a global engineer, global person, and this program will help in building the engineers and other professionals to be ready to face the world, which is becoming difficult, complicated, and many times a fierce competition. And I understand what